ask there are a lot of people trying to get song played on radio. Is your song competing with the top half of them?
All right, so if 50,000 going on ads, where's the other 100 going?
So that's the show. That's okay. So this is a benchmark process.
Right.
As you move up, you want to see if you can chart first. And is the record going to hold? If the record keeps doing well, you take some more money and you say, you know what? Let's level it up. Why are you doing that? Because the more airplay you get, the more recognized you're getting, right? You're going to start getting show requests, right? Your Shazams are going to go up. You're going to start getting more streams. Your streams are going to go up. You're going to start getting more follows. You're going to start getting more attention, period. You're going to slowly start getting booked. That money's going to come back very, very quickly. Well, not quickly, but it will come back if the record's dope enough to hold. And what you're doing is, as you're moving up that chart, all types of other opportunities are coming on because people want to connect their brand and their services, all that stuff with culture. So schools are going to book you. Brands are going to want to partner. They start seeing things happening. They're not stupid. They're trying to jump on it before they know your price range might be too high. And even when your price range is too high, believe me, somebody's going to say, you know what? We want him or her that much. Here's the money and then some.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah, I'm going to say, this is no longer a United States game anymore, too, people. Let me just tell you that, too.
It's definitely international.
This is an international world.
Yeah.
Spend your money overseas also. And I'm not just talking about Europe. Yo, you could take one station, 2 stations in Tanzania, 1-2 stations in Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, all these countries, and you'll have a larger listenership than the United States alone. But what happens is we don't really think about this, the game like that. A lot of times we just marginalize. We just don't know. So my thing is to take it in steps. That's why they say 150. Some people even say 250. Because here you got an urban chart, you got a rhythmic chart, and then you got what they call you got an urban chart, right? Black music, R&B, hip hop, whatever. Rhythmic, right, which is black, little Latino, black, Latino, whatever, white, whatever is more a little bit more mainstream popular. And that's rhythmic rhythmic crossover. So it crosses from urban to what you would call like mainstream. And then they come together. Then you get the top 40, the rhythmic top 40 chart. That's the holy grail of radio. That's when you see Beyonce's number one. That's because Beyonce's getting over 20,000 spins roughly a week on her song, right? That's the holy grail. She has crossed into the top 40. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, who else? Kate Trinata, The Weeknd, Rihanna. But to get there,
20,000 spins a week?
She's like 18 something. We were talking about it yesterday.
God damn, that's a monster.
This is what I'm
especially in this time when everybody not listening to radio like that.
Shout out to Money Long. She had an interview with the Breakfast Club, and she spoke about, because a lot of people be like, well, forget radio. I just want to go to streaming. No, you can do whatever you want to do. Money Long broke it down on Breakfast Club, and she said, listen, radio has made me so much more money than streaming. Because when you get 18,000 spins, the royalty check you're getting, you need millions.
The streams you not getting that.
It's not. It's.
I feel like the streams is a ripoff that they figured out when the Napster shit and all that shit, that the record label was like, oh shit, so we could rob niggas like that.
And they got
I got an idea that we gonna do this. How we gonna start paying niggas? 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 for you, 2 for you, 1, 2, 2 for me. 3 for you, 3 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. 4 for you, 4 for you, 1, 2, 3, 4 for me.
Your math is wrong. It's more like 1 for you, One for you. 1, 2, 3 for me.
Mm-hmm.
For me.
Exactly.
Right. Fucking money machine for me. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's what streams is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if them shits was cassettes, niggas is stealing.
The issue with streaming for me is that two things. Number one, artists are not necessarily in control of their destiny, and it's still manipulatable. I can manipulate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You can't see the numbers. They can tell you anything.
You want to really make money in the music business. You want to stop calling your music number one. Start referring to it as art. And learn Web3 music. Learn music and NFTs. Learn.
Wait, what's Web3, nigga? You moving too fast.
Okay, let's get into it.
Okay.
So, shout out to all of the blockchain and crypto heads that may know what I'm talking about. But Web3 is the decentralized version of the internet, meaning that our websites, right now, the platform we on StreamYard, we on, I'm on Google Chrome, right? All of this data is put on a server somewhere, right? In a centralized location. So all of this stuff is in somewhere in the middle of Montana that this information gets stored on and reprocessed and reappropriated out. We redistribute it. Now, the issue with that is that when things are centrally located, they can be controlled by the owner. When things are centrally located, a natural disaster can happen and wipe out everything. When things are centrally located, that control can be used in a way to do the whole 1 for you, 8 for me, right?
Right.
Decentralized. This is where people start to understand the importance of Bitcoin and blockchain and all of that stuff. Decentralized means all of our data, this whole thing, instead of it being on one server, it's now on 100 servers, 1,000 servers. And all those servers, they mirror the same thing, right? And what happens is this server is the first server that's showing it, the Genesis. And what happens is that the other servers just verify that what this Genesis, the first server is showing, is all valid. And once it's valid, it's all put on the same servers. So if one goes down, that information is the same, right? And if we say, hey, look, the way we're going to break this up is 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for me, because everybody sees it and everything is validated by everybody else, there's no way for me to do 1 for you, and 8 for me. It makes you be honest. Why am I saying this? Because we are incredibly powerful when it comes to culture. We have created it our entire existence, from the pyramids of Egypt and before, all the way. We can talk about every genre of music almost. I mean every genre of music almost. Every religion. All of these things come out of Africa or Albacan or Black genius. No hate on nobody. It's just what it's been. And what happens is that we've never had a way to self-control the culture, or we never believed that we could.
Right.
Well, in comes this quote-unquote Web3 technology, which is the new version of the internet. And one of the things that allows you to do is take art, digital art, whatever you consider that to be, and turn it into
NFTs and things like that.
Right, but one of collectibles, one of digital collectibles. I'm not going to call it an NFT because them words, but we're just going to call it a digital collectible. What's key about it is that Choke can say, you know what? I'm going to put together this EP, 6 songs. I'm going to turn this EP into my personal work of art. So I'm going to put some art in here that I like. I'm gonna make it so that with this bundle, right, when you buy this my digital art or this digital NFT, you're gonna always get benefits from Choke. So every 2 months, I'm gonna drop you another NFT just because you hold it. Or every whatever I'm doing a show, if you show me an NFT, you get it for free. You create all these cool benefits. But what I like about it most is that Choke can say, I'm gonna make 500 of these, and I'm gonna charge $500 worth of Ether, or $500 worth of Bitcoin, or $500 worth of whatever crypto you want to do it under, and that's what I feel like doing, and that's what I feel my art is worth. So 500 times 500 is what, 250,000? No, 25,000. Let's make it a little bit more. Let's make it wait, 500 times 500 is how much again? I think that's 25,000.
Yeah.
So let's just make it a little bit more. Let's say you did 1,000 NFTs at 500. That's $500,000. I'm just saying that you get to say how much supply you want to make. You get to say how much you want to charge, and then all of those people who buy them, you get to turn those people into a community around your art, your entire career, and you get to monetize that collectively as a group. Because when they own your NFT, if it cost them, and I'm just throwing that number out there, $500. Let's say one of them records really takes off,
like what Tory Lanez did,
or even better, let's say one of the records takes off, and there's only 1,000 of them, but millions of people want them, or hundreds of thousands of people want them. That now creates what they would call a demand for it, right? There's a scarcity. There's only been 1,000 of them. Now hundreds of thousands of people want them. That means those NFTs that are now sold out are now going to go up in value. And if we can continue to make your songs hits, all those NFTs, and I'm being an NFT holder, that means my $1,000 investment might be worth $3,000 before it's ended, all said and done, and I can sell it at that, or whatever I want to do.
Right.
Now, I'm not explaining everything T for T, word for word. I'm just giving you a general understanding of it. What I'm saying is that there's been no greater opportunity for artists to turn their art into their destiny than ever before than now. Shout out to the DJs, because y'all are now in a position where y'all should be creating your own art the same way releasing it, and everybody else. So I'm just saying, if you want to really elevate it, check out what Web3 music is doing.
So I definitely got